After being missing for the past 8 days, Sheena Bora's father, Siddharth Das, finally emerged today. India Today managed to track him down in the Dum area of Kolkata. He said he answered several of the questions that have been on television, that have been in the news, that have been discussed for the past several days, that he's not the whistleblower for the Mumbai police. He also said that he was all along in Kolkata. He wasn't in hiding, he hadn't run away, and that no one from the Mumbai police had so far gotten in touch. And he spoke at great length about his relationship with Indrani, the young girl he met and fell in love with.
For 7 days, Siddharth Das has been the elusive final link to a murder most foul. And a week after Sheena Bora's killings made headlines, India Today has tracked down her father in the by-lanes of Kolkata.
क्या शीना बहुत आपसे बातचीत हुई है उनकी क्या डिटेल में करूं?
क्लास 10 में मेरा बात हुआ था उससे.
क्या बात हुई?
कैसे है आप, कहाँ है आप, बस that's all, how are you, बस that's all.
क्या शीना इंद्रानी?
Siddharth Das has cleared the air over his relationship with Indrani.
आप उनके साथ रहे हैं 3 साल?
ना उनको जो पेपर में जो टीवी में दिखा है वो पैसे का लालची इतना थी. हो सकता पैसे का लालच में कर सकती थी.
ऐसा कर सकती है. क्या हमेशा से इंद्रानी ऐसी ही थी, बहुत ज्यादा एम्बिशियस थी जब आपके साथ रहती?
हाँ, उनको थोड़ा पैसा का लालच था.
पैसा का लालच था. क्या यही वजह है उसने आपको छोड़ा?
हाँ, हो सकता है.
Sheena's father's emergence came like a bolt out of the blue. But his appearance after an 8-year vanishing act raises more questions than answers. The most crucial of these is why has Siddharth been silent all these years? Even Siddharth's brother claims to have not seen him in 8 long years.
Quite some time now we are not in touch with him. Maybe say 8 years or so like that.
Siddharth Das's new family in Kolkata has little idea of his links with India's most sensational murder mystery.
আমি টিভি থেকে জানলাম, ওই যে বললাম তো আমার শাশুড়ি যখন জানলো যে তখন বুঝলাম এটা আমার ঘরের ঘটনা। আর এর আগে কিছুই জানতাম না এবং মানে কিছু জানতাম না মানে কি আমি কিছুই জানি না এই ব্যাপারে।
For days the identity of Sheena Bora's biological father was shrouded in mystery. But even with Siddharth Das's surfacing, all the subplots just don't add up. Will Sheena's father's revelations prove to be the final piece of the ever-expanding jigsaw puzzle? With Mukerjea Loewal in Kolkata and Indrajit Kundu, Bureau Report, India Today.
I want to go across now, live and exclusive to Kolkata. Joining us from there is Siddharth Das. He is the father of Sheena and Mikhail Bora, Indrani's supposedly first husband, and he's joining us on what's been a very long day for him, with everyone in the national media wanting to hear Siddharth's story. So I really appreciate Siddharth Das, you joining us on the newsroom. Thank you very much. I want to start, Siddharth, at the very beginning. Tell us, how did you meet with Indrani? How did you fall in love? And tell us about the relationship you had with the Indrani you knew.
No, I met her in Shillong. She was in Shillong College. She was in the hostel. Through some common friend, we met together. We fell in love. After that, we started living together.
Okay, Dada, when you first met her in Shillong, how old was Indrani, and what kind of a person did you fall in love with?
Of course, naturally, she was a nice girl, a pretty girl, nice girl.
So, Dada, did the both of you get married?
No, never. We never got married. We were living together.
You were living together, and yet there is this affidavit of a magistrate court in Kamrup which says that Indrani Bora, wife of Siddharth Das, is divorcing him. We are mutually separated. So if you were not married, how did this divorce happen, sir?
That's a mystery. Yeah, you should ask her how she got the divorce paper signed by me.
So you were never...
I think it was forged.
You were never officially married. You are saying that this divorce paper that I have, the affidavit of this court in Guwahati, you are saying that this is forged.
Forged means my sign was forged. I am telling that one. My sign was forged. If there is any sign of mine.
Okay.
I never saw that one, that paper. On the first page I saw in the media. I never saw my sign out there. If my sign is there, that means it was forged.
Okay, Mr. Das, are
No, I
Sheena,
never got married to her, then why should I get a divorce legally?
are Sheena and Mikhail your children,
Yes.
sir?
Yeah, of course they are my children.
So you had these children when you were still in the relationship with Indrani, or did the children come after this relationship had already gone sour?
No. During that period only, 86 to 88.
But the birth certificate says 89. Now how is that? The birth certificate here, Government of Assam, Directorate of Health Services, Certificate of Birth, Sheena Bora, 1989, 17th February 1989. You're saying they were born in 88?
Sheena was born in 87, Mikhail was born in 88.
Okay, you're saying that Sheena was born in 87, Mikhail was born in 88, and yet somehow the certificate of birth of the Government of Assam issued by the Directorate of Health Services says that Sheena was born on 17 February 1988. What do you think explains this confusion?
It is confused. I am confused how they got it. And how did the government issued that certificate?
But you are absolutely certain that Sheena was born in 86 and Mikhail in 87.
No, not 86. I told you 87.
87
Sheena was
and
born in
88.
87, Mikhail was born in 88. That's right.
And yet this certificate of birth says that...
11 to...
Yeah, go on please.
Yes. Now, Sheena was born in 11 to 87, Mikhail on 9/9/88.
And yet this certificate
Guwahati
of
only,
birth says that Upendra Kumar Bora is the husband and Durga Rani Bora is Sheena's mother. Why did Indrani not want to say that both of these are your children and hers?
That I don't know. You have to ask this question to her only. Why they did that thing?
If you don't mind me asking, Dada, why did this relationship with Indrani turn sour? What happened?
I didn't have a steady income. Maybe that was the reason. I had a small business, it flopped, and I didn't have a steady income. Maybe for that.
So Indrani broke up
Not
with
maybe.
you.
That is the cause only, I suppose.
But the both of you used to stay together for the 3 years that you were together as man and woman.
Yeah, of course.
After this separation, were you in touch with Indrani at all, or did all relationship break up?
That's the last. 89 was the only last thing. That's all.
After that, you were never in touch with Indrani.
Never in touch.
Did you
Never tried to get in touch. Never saw her.
Did you follow Indrani's life after her breakup with you? Her marriage to Sanjeev Khanna, then her going to Mumbai, becoming this big media tycoon.
No, I didn't have any idea. No idea.
So you didn't know that she'd become Indrani Mukherjee, she'd married the all-powerful CEO of Star, Peter Mukherjee. All of this you didn't know about.
No. I saw in the paper, then I came to know that she's such a big lady, powerful lady now.
So you knew it at that time. You read in the papers that she'd become big and powerful.
That's right.
Did you ever speak to your children, Sheena and Mikhail?
I spoke to Sheena when she was in class 10. I can't recollect the year.
How did this
But I never
conversation
spoke to
happen?
Mikhail.
How did this conversation happen? How did you suddenly get in touch with her during her 10th standard?
I had the landline number, so I called her and I spoke to her.
But during this period, apart from that one conversation with Sheena, you never got in touch with your children or your former wife or your former partner?
No, I never got in touch.
What did Sheena and you discuss, Dada, when you had this conversation, when she was in the 10th standard?
Formal, how are you? And I asked her, how are you? That's all.
But you told her that you were her father.
I don't have to tell her that I am a father. She knows that.
So she knew that you were her father.
Yeah, of course she knows that.
So Sheena didn't believe that she was actually the daughter of her grandfather, Upendra Bora. She didn't believe that. She knew that you were her father.
That question I can't answer. What will I answer? How do I know all these things?
Okay. So
She knows me as her father. That's what I know.
But did you not feel any responsibility towards your children because they were separated from you? You never felt the urge to reach out to them?
I tried to reach out to them, but I was jobless. I didn't have any steady income. That's why I saw when they are being brought up nicely and they are in a secured place, I thought, chalo bhai, रहने दो वहीं अच्छा है.
Did you ever
कम से कम
speak
अच्छे से
to
पढ़ाई होगा, खाना पीना
Indrani
अच्छा
in
होगा,
this
रहना.
period? Did you ever try and also reach out to Indrani?
No, why should I reach out to her? For what? For what I should reach out? She went away, dumping the kids, dumping me. Then why should I reach out for her? Why should I run after her? I tried to. Once I tried to what to say means so that a family doesn't break. I tried once. I told her parents also. Chalo, make your daughter understand, make her understand that to make the family again stable. Just make her understand.
So what did the parents tell you?
That's
Did they support you or did they support the
that
breakup?
I don't know. After that, what they did to her, what they spoke to her, I never knew. I just asked them to convey my message to them. If they have ever conveyed or not, I don't know.
Dada, I want to know the big question that everyone has in his mind. Where have you been the past 7 days? Were you watching all of this on TV? Because everyone was asking, where's Siddharth Das? Where's Siddharth Das? Where have you been, Dada?
I was here very much in Calcutta, leading a normal life, and you media guys have made my life horrible from today.
I must apologize for this. I do realize that this is an intrusion and that everyone's been hounding you since the morning, but there's so much curiosity and news value
Yeah,
in this story, and therefore, you know, I do accept that we're guilty as charged because you've had a very long day, and I won't make it much longer than this. But tell me, Dada, what happened for the past 7 days? You were watching this on TV. You didn't feel before this that you should come out and say, hey, I'm not missing, I'm not in Bangladesh, I'm not dead, I'm alive, I'm here in Kolkata in Dum Dum?
That's what I saw. I saw yesterday in the TV. They showed that I ran away to Bangladesh through some criminal or something like that. Then I thought, chalo, this is the right time to come out. I have to come out only, so ultimately let me come out today. That's why I came out today.
Okay. Tell me, what do you make of the...
Why should I run away?
No, absolutely. Why should you run away? There's absolutely no reason to run away. Has the Mumbai police gotten in touch with you so far, Mr. Das?
No. I heard they tried to contact me yesterday, but yesterday my mobile battery was down, so the mobile was switched off. I came to know today morning that they tried yesterday, but since today morning so many calls came, I don't know which one is Mumbai's number. I never received all those numbers. Around 200 or 300 calls came.
Okay. Tell me this also,
let
Dada.
me check afterwards.
What do you make of this entire murder mystery? Of the fact that your former live-in partner, not wife, is now charged with this gruesome murder of her own daughter?
No, I didn't get you.
I'm saying, what do you make of the charge that is now being leveled against Indrani Mukherjee that she in cold blood murdered her daughter Sheena? What do you make of this?
Maybe it is possible because people run after money, they can do anything. Some people run after money and they can do anything.
People run after
become
money, you're
powerful,
saying.
to have money.
As someone who was Indrani's partner, did you feel that she is the kind of woman or the kind of person who'd run after money?
Those days I didn't find all these things, but she had a desire for a nice lifestyle, high lifestyle. That's why I assumed maybe it's possible. But whatever I got through the TV, the knowledge that she got married to this one then again this one, again that one. She crossed all those ladders to reach that top. So I think it is possible on her part.
So how does the woman that you were in a relationship with compare with the woman that you're now finding out about on TV? The one who had multiple partners, the one who had multiple marriages, the one who's now charged with this gruesome act. How does the young girl you knew at that time compare with what you're seeing on TV, sir?
I don't want to see her face only. But I was bound to see in the TV when I watch TV. A person who can murder her own daughter, I cannot forgive her, never.
Do you at some level feel bad that you were not there with Sheena to protect her when allegedly this conspiracy was being hatched, sir?
Yeah, now sometimes I think if I had been there, what happened in that moment? Maybe she called for me, Papa, you help me out, they're killing me. Maybe she called for me and I was not there.
Now, one of your daughters is dead. Mikhail, your son, is still around. Will you try and reach out to Mikhail, try and form once again the bond that was
I tried out
lost?
before only to reach. Yes, please.
I'm saying, will you try and reach out to Mikhail, sir?
I tried before, but he does not want to speak to me. That's why I never spoke to him again.
What does your family, your current family, think of, this blast from the past, your previous relationship with Indrani, the charges that are being leveled against her? What does your wife from now think of all of what's happening, sir?
No, she came to know through the TV only whatever had happened. I'm happy with my wife. She is supportive. That's all.
Okay, I think we've had enough. You've really had your say. People have, because there's been a lot of people wanting to hear from you, which is why we requested you to join us, and I'm very grateful that you accepted our request. Shant,
I am really tired from
Yes.
the morning. People are hunting for me. I'm really tired now. I just want to have a nice sleep. That's all. Thank you so much.
thank you so much, Siddharth Das. I hope you get a good night's sleep. You've had enough people hounding you for today. Thank you very much. I appreciate you joining us on the newsroom. Siddharth Das, father of Sheena and Mikhail Bora, he says at some occasion he feels bad that he wasn't there for Sheena when she needed him the most. We don't want to sit and value judgment one way or the other on whether he was right not to be in touch with his family for the past 26 odd years. We leave it to our viewers to decide what they make of this. This was Siddharth Das, a key figure in this entire murder mystery. He's not in Bangladesh, he's not dead, he's very much alive, living a regular life in Dum Dum in Kolkata. And finally, we've been able to track him down. I want to go across now to our colleagues who've been tracking this story. Sahil Joshi, our Mumbai Bureau Chief, Atir Khan, our ace crime correspondent. Sahil's been able to put together exclusive details of Indrani's routine in prison. Sahil, take us through, because we're hearing from Indrani's lawyer that she's being treated shabbily. You've been able to get these exclusive details. What do we know, Sahil?
See, right now what we are hearing is that Indrani is facing a really tough time because police is having a rigorous interrogation from Indrani, though they have not been able to extract much from her. She has been just denying her role into any kind of a murder. In fact, she kept saying that she doesn't even know whether Sheena is murdered or not. Normally she was kept in Santa Cruz lockup, which is hardly a few minutes away from Khar police station. From there, every day, normally in the morning, she is brought back to Khar police station. There is a back small room in the Khar police station where she is normally interrogated. In fact, police try to get more and more details from her. Day before yesterday, she was kept in the car for a very long time. Till late night, she was kept there. And now, 10 to 12 hours, the rigorous interrogation is going on. Now they have got a custody till 5th of September. So police wants to use it to the fullest. They want to extract statement from her. They want to know, because there are some unanswered questions which they think that only Indrani would be able to answer to them. First of all, the motive, what had she done with the car? how she wanted to proceed with Mikhail's murder and why she wanted to kill Mikhail. All these details needs to be verified from Indrani, which Indrani is completely denying at this point of time.
Stay with me.
Her lawyers are saying...
Stay with me,
Right.
Sahil, because Atir's been tracking her legal counsels and the defense that they're putting together. In fact, when this meeting was getting over, Atir was standing on the ground waiting to speak to Indrani Mukherjee's current husband, Peter Mukherjee. Let's see what Peter Mukherjee had to say in response to the many questions that Atir put to him.
Everybody wants to know why you have changed your mind. Earlier you had decided to support Indrani legally, but why have you changed your mind, sir? So Sheena, sir, Vidhi broke down the court yesterday. Why have you changed your mind, sir? Sir, the police is not interested in taking your statement, sir. The police is not interested in taking your statement, sir. Do you have some important information to share, sir?
Come back upstairs. Go back upstairs. We'll get Prashant to come down.
He's now ready. Sir, we'll just go.
Sir, why did you continue to live with Indrani when you told people she's mentally unstable, sir? Peter said, why did you? Who do you think has killed him?
Listen.
Relax.
Sir, these are all valid questions. Everybody wants to know, sir. You have to speak up sometime or the other. You have to speak up one time or the other.
पीटर सर आप कुछ तो बोलिए क्या हुआ क्या एग्जैक्टली हम डर रहे हैं क्या पुलिस से डर रहे
Sir, this silence
आप हुआ
is disturbing, sir. You must
डर
speak
रहे
up.
हैं क्या
You must speak up, Mr. Peter.
लेकिन आप नहीं गए
You must speak up, Mr. Peter. Everybody wants to know,
आप डर
sir.
रहे हैं क्या पुलिस से पुलिस ने
Why
आपको
are you
डांटा है क्या?
silent, पुलिस से डर रहे हैं क्या?
या
Mind the wire. Sir, Mr. Peter, Mr. Peter, Mr. Peter, Mr. Peter. So there you are, Miss Peter Mukherjee, who was absolutely silent. We posed several questions to him, and these were all valid questions. Everybody wants to know what is the answer of these questions, but he maintained a stoic silence. Completely he was silent, not a word. Others were telling him to resist, media persons, but he was quite calm. So that is something remarkable, but he did not utter a word. With camera person Raju Ravankar, Atir Khan in Mumbai for India Today.
In the midst of all of this, Mahesh Jethmalani, senior counsel who's advising the Mukherjees, has told us on record that he is deeply upset with Rakesh Maria. Mahesh Jethmalani has lashed out at Maria, saying the Mumbai police commissioner is being very unfair, that he's denied access to the accused, and that the client and the advocate should be able to speak to each other one-on-one without any cop in the vicinity, and that's not happening. Lashing out publicly against Rakesh Maria. Atir, you've been tracking the legal defense that is being put together by Indrani's advocate. What is their strategy? What do they intend to do next?
Well, Rahul, clearly at this point of time, Indrani's lawyer's strategy is to tire the policemen, to frustrate them. They're trying to extract information from her, but she's in a denial mode. She says that Sheena did not die. She's in the US and she's maintaining that cause. And she knows very well at this point of time there'll be no sympathy for her because the odds are against her. So she would, and deep down somewhere she knows that she might get Peter's support. The reason being that Vidhi broke down the court yesterday and Peter is very attached to Vidhi. Today we saw Peter go and meet Mahesh Jethmalani. There was a long marathon meeting which happened. So somewhere down the line she has this feeling that she might also get Peter's support. So she will wait and watch until the police completes its investigation, the custody, the remand is over. It is then that his lawyers will punch holes in police theory. So that is the point they are waiting for
But
to go ahead.
Sahil, what I don't understand is Indrani's lawyers are telling us on record now that Indrani is being misbehaved with, that her face is bruised and swollen, that she asked Gunjan Mangla that are the cops allowed to touch me. This is the exact quote that we've been given. But when they had an opportunity in court before the magistrate, why didn't they raise this point? You know, you're telling journalists, but when you should raise this point in defense of your client, why were her lawyers silent at that time, Sahil?
More than that, in fact, in the magistrate court, the magistrate himself asked Indrani Mukherjee whether she was beaten up in the police custody, whether she has any complaints about police conduct. So unanimously, all the three accused, including Indrani, Sanjeev Khanna and Shamrai, said that they have no complaints about that. So it clearly shows that there is some. There is a possibility that lawyers want to create a pressure on the Mumbai police regarding this whole investigation. Now, what police is telling us that they know that their 14 days limit is getting over, because maximum in such kind of cases, police gets custody for 14 days for their investigation, which will get over by 5th of September. So they are not expecting any more custody of these accused. They have ample of time to file the charge sheet. That is around 90 days of time they have to file the charge sheet. They will ensure that till they don't file the charge sheet, these accused do not get bail. So till that time, they have all the time to build up their case, even if the accused, especially Indrani, does not speak to them. They have to create all the circumstantial evidence. Today, police sources told us that all the forensic material has been sent to the forensic lab. It has reached to the forensic lab.
Okay.
They are expecting the results within 7 days' time. So they have all the time to build up the case. And at the stage of trial, it looks like that the legal counsels attached to Indrani Mukherjee will try to create holes in the whole police theory at this point.
Okay, we're going to leave it over there. Sahil Joshi, Atir Khan for joining us with very incisive ground reports. Thank you very much. What's very clear is that the Mumbai police is in no hurry. Everyone is restless, wanting to know what the motive was. Rakesh Maria has 90 days and he intends to use his time fully to be able to build what he thinks is a foolproof case. Remember, the Ganpati festival is around the corner. There's Diwali around the corner. So Mumbai police has several security concerns also that they need to address and deal with. They will not rush through with this. What's intriguing though is why doesn't Mahesh Jetmalani go and raise this matter in the Mumbai High Court? If they're not being given access, instead of hitting out at Rakesh Maria through the television stations, go to court, make your point, try and seek access to your client. We don't know why, but we're slipping into a quick...